Hello everyone, this is Satvika and I come from the foundation Raunakein and we stand by the caption We Feel and We Heal. So, what is today's video about? Well, it is about one of the most prominent topics, but unfortunately parents fail to discuss it with their children, and some children are even afraid to talk about it to their parents. It is about depression. Most particularly, it is about teenage depression. So, your first question would be, what is teenage depression? What is depression? So, this is what I found the definition of depression means on the internet. It is a mood disorder characterized by prolonged unhappiness or irritability, accompanied by cognitive signs and symptoms such as fatigue, apathy, and sleep problems. Now, if you ask me, I didn't understand most of the terms, not because I'm dumb, but because I'm unfamiliar to it. Not only me, many of you seeing this video might not. But you remember there were times when in our childhood we were just playing on the streets and our worst fear would be about scratching our knees, and there were times when we couldn't even speak simple English and it's very difficult to understand English vocabulary. But unfortunately, our generation not only has to go through these terms through internet, but they are also suffering from such a complex disorders. And if you ask me what is depression, it is not as simple. If the whole thing about depression itself is complex, then you should know that the definition isn't that simple. And if you ask me if it is that complex, then is there any cause for it? Is there any prevention or is there any precautions we can take? Trust me, it's not a simple subject to talk about. Because, there's no simple cause for depression. There are multiple things, and some people don't even know they have depression until you have to go consult a doctor. But there are some causes I can know, and I know and I can talk about, like parental pressure, bullying, body shaming, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and other pressures, and many other things, even eating disorders kind of things. So if there are these many causes, is there any prevention? In my opinion, depression is not something which is preventable, but it is something you can fight against. How can we fight against it? The first, most and very common thing is what people say is, go ask for help, go consult a doctor. But some parents unfortunately think it is a taboo to consult a doctor based on a mental health. You know what? Depression is something which can't be expressed. It's a pain which can't be expressed, a bruise which can't be shown, and it's a million of voices which are echoed but can't be heard. So unfortunately, this disorder is neglected and it deepens the wound, and sometimes it rots until we know the person is no more. You might think I'm scaring you, right? But don't worry. Hear me out. There are still so many things. This is simple advice, but if you take it in a serious way and if you try to tangle all the things that I say, and if you try to find the meaning behind it, you would know there's such a wonderful thing that you have gained in your life. Hear me out. So there's always something you're passionate about, but if you're in depression, you would say, oh, I don't know, I don't find anything anything which I'm passionate about. But trust me, that's what depression does to you. it makes you feel like you're worthless, you don't have this, everyone feels negative about you, you're not passionate about. If you think like that, go find something which you're passionate about, or think about your childhood when everything was such a leisure time, when everything was carefree, and when everything was sunshine and rainbows. Go through your childhood in your mind and you would find yourself in it. And if you don't like the place in which you are, get moving. There's this thing called new place gives you new experiences and new people. Always keep moving. This is life. Depression makes you think that whatever you're in, that small world is the universe. But trust me, you're the world and you're part of universe. Universe is vast. Just step into the galaxy and you'll find millions of stars waiting for you. And I would say at the last, I would like to keep this short, because depression, this whole thing is very complex and I can't compress it in one video. But trust me, you can't run from depression. But if you run after life, it definitely accelerates you and depression can't even catch you. You see, there need to be something to drive you. Take the fuel called life and definitely you will fight against this demon. Thank you so much every day, and if you have any questions, leave down below. And please always, if you have anything which is bothering you, please do contact Raunakein, because we feel and we heal. Thank you.